Now, where we last left off. For the future viewers, which are probably just going to be ourselves, we turned off the cameras because it's not working anymore. What the hell? So, honestly, the only person who's going to watch this is probably Leah. So, hi, Leah from the future. I called you out. Back on track. Recap.
Yes.
As you are going towards with your plan, you seem to be getting through to her. Well, I would certainly like that if we could maybe do something. I think you're very, very capable and very nice, and sort of pushing away some of her hair. But I mean, I really can't see the thing. I mean, I can't tell you. I can't tell you because he I don't really know where he lives, to be honest. He's just sort of he spends all day here, to be honest.
Well, that is a shame.
Well, I know he lives in that office. I don't. Anyways, I don't live very far away.
Well, how about you write down where you live on a piece of paper, and I'll be in touch.
Yeah. I'll actually in a few hours I should be off. So if you're free, yeah.
Well, with how things are at the moment, maybe not the best time.
Yeah. You're right.
But I do like your enthusiasm. So, write down. I'll be in touch.
Yeah. I'll do that. I'll do that. She seems to be clamping up a little bit, waiting for you to leave.
Well, does she give me the piece of paper with the address?
No, she's just sitting there, just her hands in a, like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Just sitting there, not moving, her hands sort of cramped into holding each other. She's holding her own hands, like she's just sort of looking at you.
Well, dear, thank you. I'll just be going back to my companion.
Yeah.
Brutal job.
Enjoy the cookies. She seems to ease up as you leave. And with that, you can go back to Sherrison and wear the guilt of what you've just done.
Guilt? Which guilt?
Anyway, back to Sherrison. Leah. Leah, you are muted if you are not aware of that fact. 5, 4. There we are.
Yeah, I know. I just, I'm here now.
Excellent. So, as you had some time alone in that room, you have more than enough time to, not only count all of the different anomalies on the floor, and you have also noticed the chessboard in the room. It is particularly set up in this way that you think that it would be possible.
Chessboard.
Yeah, there's a chessboard on one of the smaller tables with different pieces of the chessboard already set in place. And it seems like somebody has been playing it and just in the moment left off, standing everything like it is.
I would like to look at that chessboard because, well, frankly, there's not much to
It's
look
precisely that. There isn't much else to do. The pieces are all sorted relatively well, and as it is, it looks like a pretty close game. There's only...
And as it is? You said, and as it is?
As it is, it appears to be a pretty close game. There's only 5 to 6 pieces of each color on the board, and they all seem to be pushing forward to a final confrontation. Would you like to try and figure out which one is winning?
Can I find any notes on or around the, the board?
We're getting into the good stuff now. It's just about a chessboard. Okay. You look around for notes, with notes such as, the history of the chess tours that was going, such as B4 to this and that. And as you look around for this, it is a very small table. So it's very clearly not lying on that same table. You look, you tilt the chess map a little bit, but it's not under there either. There's no very obvious one lying around either. You do not find any such note piece. Doesn't appear to be a history or where somebody has noted down the different ways in which the chess pieces have moved to enter this stage or how to continue from there on out. Unless you would like to, look more in detail through, I don't know. But let's just say on the, it's not on the desk, it's not on the table. If you would like to look somewhere else, that is on you. Are you gonna be a snooper? Are you gonna snoop around? What will you do?
You know what? I will snoop.
Oh my.
Being very, very, very careful not to get caught, I am going to snoop around on the office, and then I'm going to... I'm not even sure if I want to try the handles, because... You know what? This might be the perfect moment to try the handles of the desk, because... No! Wait! I'm a genius. This place...
Yeah?
Okay, I would like to look for something specific. I would like to see if I can find, like, Kursk's little black book, basically, where he keeps tabs on known criminals or suspicious people in the city of Vallaki. I know that Septimus lived here for some years, actually.
I see. Interesting.
So I would like to see if there are any notes on him and what kind. Okay. On Urkov, specifically, the name.
You want to basically snoop around documents?
Yes.
Okay, interesting. Is there any particular way in which you're going to go about it, or are you just going to snoop through all of them? Because if you're, as you're looking through the drawers, there seem to be quite a few. In that case, I'll simply make you roll investigation.
I mean, I don't know any other way that I could go about searching, so I am going to go with investigation. Unless, of course, I mean, I've been in an office like this one before. Could I try to use psychology to think about where he might possibly keep a note like this?
Due to your background, I'm going to allow you to roll an insight roll to see where such documents might be hidden that you're seeking. Do you wish to do that? Leah, can you hear me?
I'm sorry, the connection is fucking terrible. No, I'll leave and be right back.
Well, so, would you like to take that insight roll to see if you can find out where the most logical keeping place would be for such thing?
I will gladly take it.
You do that. Okay.
I don't think that's gonna help me much.
Yeah, there's some bad news. You are simply going to try and go from the perspective of where would we have kept it. And that's how you're proceeding in these things. Not really considering the other circumstances or the size of this gas house in comparison to your own. Because there are many differences.
Okay.
While your own guard's house, you had multiple smaller guards' house positioned all around the city. While here in Valaki, they seem to have one singular one in which everything is kept. So while in your guard house it would have made sense to, Anyway, as you look around in the office, you're basically going through all of the documents. And roll me a d100 to see what you are finding. Just some random. Interesting.
Can we try going in a new server? I hear like 3 words and then everything stops.
Okay.
Unfortunately, it's on your end. I've switched servers many times now. We've been to Europe, Brazil, Russia. Now we're back in Europe.
Gentlemen,
This is lagging for me, so...
So we just leave it for today if the connection is going so badly, because we've already done everything.
Hold on. Listen, I can hear everything now.
Because if it's not going to continue working, we've done everything in our power to make it as best as possible. If it then still doesn't work, then honestly the only thing left we have is to try it another day.
No, now it's working perfectly.
Okay, good. The threat of no DnD has put in Discord back in shape. Yes, what I would like to do is to roll a d100 to see chance if it is on your side.
Ah!
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Damn!
Okay. Now we're getting onto things.
I'm the luckiest bitch alive.
Okay. Whew. Okay, this is... I didn't expect you to roll that, so I'm gonna have to think now, because...
Me neither.
Actually, I'm going to ask you straight up.
Uh-huh.
Because there's 2 ways I could handle this. Either... Do you want this? Because normally the way I handle rolls when you roll the highest possible number is... And because you had literally a 1% chance of rolling this number, I'm also giving you this choice. You can either get what I would believe is the rarest find for you to find in this room, or I can give you the most likely outcome of what you would find that fits to the description of what you searched for. Which one of these things would you like to find?
When you say the most valuable thing in this room, do you mean like monetarily speaking?
Not in currency. I mean the most rarest, the most unlikely thing of interest that you were able to find in this room.
Yeah, but would it interest me?
That is a question that I cannot answer.
Okay.
It would definitely be of interest to your party as a whole, I believe. If it would be to your character specifically, I do not know.
You know what? I'm gonna take one for the team and go with the most unlikely thing in this room. Unlikely and valuable thing in this room. Because I am going to ask Kursk about Urkov afterwards.
Okay.
His ass better tell me the motherfucking truth, or else I swear to God.
Okay. As you search around through different drawers and everything, through chance or random luck, you accidentally push and find that one of the drawers has a hidden compartment under it. The documents that you've been finding, by the way, before you seem to stack onto this, were mostly pretty mundane things concerning the guards. Missing people response, small crimes of the citizen that they have basically complained to about the guards, complaints about misbehavior, misconduct, small offenses. Nothing of particular interest. In this drawer, however,
I swear to God, if it's fucking nudes of Rika, I'm gonna scream.
Jesus Christ.
Highly unlikely, but okay.
Yes, you find that too. Anyway, no.
No!
In this drawer, you find a small leather-bound booklet, which has the skull of a rabbit put upon it. Alongside, a small pouch containing 8 platinum coins. Would you like to read the book?
Yes.
As you unbound the book, would you like to make me an Arcana check?
I would most certainly love to.
Oh no.
16.
You would already have known this is clearly arcane. There is something very arcane about this booklet as it is. Something strong emanating from it. To the point that as you unleash the strap, a moment of hesitation comes over you, as you do not know what is contained within this book, but whatever it is, it holds some sort of magical importance. It is magical in nature. As the moonlight is very slowly illuminating your current surroundings and is falling onto the tome, for just a moment, you feel like you see 2 glowing dots inside the rabbit's skull, gazing at you. Daring you to open the book.
Got the blessing of Mother Night, so I'm gonna say a prayer to her, and then I'm opening the book.
Roll me a wisdom save.
I'm a dumbass, I'm a dumbass, I'm a dumbass, I'm a dumbass. Oh! 19.
You feel how this item you're holding in your hands, as it is attempting to gain some influence over you. You feel, similarly in the church, how its aura is creeping up along your arms, trying to fill you with something. But as you said, you never fucking learned the prayers of Mother Night. As you fucking improvise them.
Well, yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't know she only listens to one specific fucking prayer.
Yeah, but basically, what are you saying? Skip babadoobity-dup, all hail Mother Night.
No! Mother Night, please protect me now in this time of need. Let me live through this night so I may honor your name more. Amen.
It's all the same because the intent is what matters.
Exactly!
And as this passes your lips, you see, once again, as the corruption from the booklet seems to disperse, the red light inside of the rabbit's skull fade. You feel like you are no longer in grave danger. And you open the book. And now we're gonna go back to Saban. Woo! I'm getting the hang of these cliffhanger shit.
God damn you.
Saban.
Yes.
I'm feeling like I'm playing 3 different kinds of chess games. Jeez, thrilling.
How many are you winning?
None of them. I'm a GM. It's like that scene in Simpsons. Anyway, as a man figures you forward to enter into the what appears to be some sort of basement, do you do so? He's holding the doors open.
Saban will try to wager the man if he still seems the same or if he caught on.
You can roll me an insight, but the DC is going to be quite hard.
Alright. 22.
Ooh. Okay. There's a very obvious change of posture ever since you went away from the main road. He is no longer acting in the same way he did when he was standing more visibly to the road. He's no longer swaying from side to side. His movements seem more precise. They seem much more filled with purpose.
Alright.
And as
That
you-
change. Yeah.
As you seem to try and observe from his facial features, from which you can admittedly not see much due to the darkly lit street.
Also keeping the cloak on so he doesn't really see.
You can't specifically tell what he is thinking. To be honest, you're not entirely certain what it is, but there's 2 distinct possibilities. Either he believes that you are the person he believes you are, and is leading you to a place, in which case it's very clearly that this person has some sort of act going on. This sudden change of posture, maybe he believes you're a fellow criminal, or whatever the hell he is. Or
He likely believes me to be Misef.
oh yeah, you were told!
Yes, I was.
Holy shit, I was like, huh? How do you know that name? Oh yeah, hang on. Oh my god, I can't believe you remember that. So that's an option. Or, alternatively, he has caught wind and he's leading you to a trap. That is the other option. And it is hard to know which one of these this is, because the behavior doesn't really give away which one of these 2 it could be. If he is leading you into a trap, it's hard to tell. He hasn't given anything away. So, either way, he is leading you somewhere, and that alone might be worthy to try and figure out where it goes. If it is a trap, there's no way in hell that he's had enough time to inform anyone to set a proper trap up. So, it might be worth going along with this anyway.
Yeah. Basically, the trap he has in mind is that there's basically 3 options. It's a place that he's gonna just lock the door behind me. He's gonna knock me on the back of my head once I go there, or they have a predetermined spot where they will lure people who need to get trapped.
He does not appear to seem to have
yeah.
any hostile movements. You do not see any weapon on him, and his whole physical build itself doesn't really make you think that he would be a particularly threat.
Yeah. Yep. Saban will continue moving without pausing too much.
As you enter, he enters behind you and closes the trapdoor. And as he does, there's no longer any light going inside. It's completely pitch black. After a few moments, you hear him rummaging around in the darkness. At which point, you can hear as you see the light of a match flicking up, and he lights up a torch. It's at this point that you can see your surroundings a bit more clearly. You seem to have gone down in what appears to be just an ordinary basement. There's even a couple of stairs leading up to what appears to be the upper place of the house that you're currently under. And the basement itself looks rather empty. There's a couple of, well, just stuff and crap lying about, detached wooden beams, nothing of particular fancy interest. And such he nudges you forward as he holds the torch, expecting you to lead the way. The basement itself only seems to have one obvious continuation point, which is the stairs, which would presumably lead up into the house.
Yep. Saban will just point to the guy and say, "Oh, you've got the light, might as well go ahead."
Okay, wanna roll me something on that? Persuasion or deception?
If you need me to, I guess I can.
Alright.
Gets persuasion.
Sure, go on with that.
Oof. I guess he doesn't want to go ahead.
He looks at you very staringly. Now with the light, you can make his facial features out much more clearly. And the same goes the other way around. You can see there's a bit of a skeptical look on his face all of a sudden. You've forgotten the way? You get the feeling that this is not as simple as it might seem.
The hell? Just go ahead. If you're behind me, the shadows will be ahead of me.
Okay, roll intimidation.
Oof.
Okay, oh man, that hurts.
That does hurt.
He takes a few steps back towards the trap door. I don't know what's going on here. This whole thing is starting to sound a bit fishy. Why you want me to lead? Why are you even here? That wasn't the plan. Why are you breaking the plan? What's going on?
Things happen. Things happen. We need to move the kids.
Okay, well, then go on ahead.
Fuck's sake, give me the fucking light.
He seems very hesitant, but he gives you the light. You have the light now.
No. So, what did it look like? There was
Okay.
normal basement, and there was only stairs that went upstairs.
The basement is pretty empty. There is another passage that leads into another room that's empty. You can see that from here. But yeah,
Alright.
there's a lot of crap lining the wall. There's like a bit of a bed that is basically sideways, standing up, leaning up against the wall. Would you like to roll an investigation or something like that to see more clearly?
Yeah, investigation or perception, which one would it be?
Well, investigation would be more... Okay, well, perception is relying on your senses. Investigation is to sort of puzzle it out. Depending on what the challenge is here, one might be easier than the other.
Guess investigation to puzzle it out as to where would you... Considering we came in through the basement, like Saban thinks that there's little reason we wouldn't go through a back door or something, so... But yeah, I guess investigation.
Alright, go on.
Wow. A 2, a 7. No, wait, a 2, a 3, and a 2.
Well, you're in a basement. The only way out seems to be the trapdoor or the stairs up.
Yeah.
That's how most basements look.
Yeah. Did the guy look towards anywhere in particular? Like,
Man, I wish I could give it to you, but you've been rolling so shit.
well, my insight was good.
Okay, you can roll me another insight to see if you can figure anything out here. Contextually.
Yeah.
But
Basically, I'm just seeing if he's like flickering his eyes somewhere, looking at some place.
Okay.
Basically determining is he looking up the stairs or elsewhere. No, a 2. That's a 2, 3, 2, 2 now.
Yeah, you're not doing well. So as you
Do you mind if I just roll a...
Christ, the bond.
Do you mind if I just roll a bunch of d20s to get
yeah,
out
but
of
they're
the
not going
way?
to change the result of what's happening right now.
No, but for future.
Go on. But yeah,
I should give any bad luck.
well, 2d20s.
Yeah.
2 1s. Very...
The last 5 were 2019, 15, 17, 18.
Yeah, so I guess your luck's gone now also.
Yeah.
Anyway. You seem to see that he is very much not looking anywhere other than at you and at the stairs right now. He's sometimes glancing at the stairs, but you're not... He's mostly looking at you. And you're not an idiot. It's becoming increasingly clear that he is gaining suspicion.
I see.
You need to think of something smart, my friend.
Yeah.
Or maybe the right
Keeps
way
looking-
is the stairs, and this has been a huge double bluff.
Yeah. You sure there's no one else in here?
Someone else? Why would someone else be here? No. Why would there somebody...
I told you we need to move the fucking kids, put one and one together.
I mean, I guess the owners could be here, maybe. So I don't know why we just keep standing here. I mean, you don't see him, right? We should probably keep going.
Yeah, come on. Just making sure you didn't see anyone. Or heard. Well, Spawn will basically try to take a step that could go in either direction of the stairs or the other room. See which way does the guy behind me follow me into. Basically, let's say that, you know, how are like the stairs if they are on the right and the room is on the left or other way?
Let's say something like
Yeah,
that.
basically take a couple of steps ahead and see does he move to my left or my right.
Let's have you roll some deception here to see if that mind game is gonna work out. Because I'll be honest with you,
Yeah. Deception?
yeah, deception.
-1, 15.
Okay, finally a good roll. As he starts stepping forward... Yeah, no, that's good enough. I'll give it to you. As you start stepping forward, you notice how he's starting to move to your right, towards the stairs. However, you do not think that's because he wants to go up the stairs. In fact, you think it's exactly the opposite. He wants to stay behind you. That's why he is actually moving towards that direction. He wants to keep an eye on you. He wants his back to the stairs. That's why he's moving in that way.
All right.
And that is the conclusion you have made through your mind game. It worked in your advantage, knowing that this guy doesn't trust you.
Yeah. It also comes to benefit that Saban actually has pretty decent intelligence. But yeah, he's gonna lead the way. In quotations.
Alright, so with that known, what do you do? Do you go into the other room? How do you proceed?
Saban is gonna proceed slowly as if he's trying to listen if there's any sound from upstairs.
Any sound from upstairs? Oh, so that's
Yeah,
what you pretend
to basically tell that we need to be careful.
Okay, I see. But what is it that you do in actuality then?
Saban will head to the next room.
Try and buy you some time to try and see your surroundings a bit more in clearer detail.
Yeah,
So where you're going.
basically, yeah.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also to sell off, to make it seem like you shouldn't be paying attention to me. There's other stuff here that you should worry about.
Okay. Let's see. He seems. You know that's not gonna work. He seems very clearly on the fence. He seems to have his eye trained on you right now. And while he's already admitted by himself that the onus might be a potential. He seems not to focus on you right now. So as you move, I'm going to say you gain. I'm allowing you to make one more investigation roll, but it is going to be at a higher DC. Because you've already failed it once.
Alright. Well, that's fair. 13.
Alright. As you move on to the next room, you see that it is empty, and there is no apparent exit through which one could leave this room other than the entrance through which you have just moved. The room itself contains a couple of furniture that seems to be discarded, some thrown on the side, some slightly broken. Couple of stools, burnt down candles, stuff that you wouldn't want and are too lazy to throw away.
Alright. Any chests or other kind of containers or anything?
As I said, there's a couple of furnitures, some of which are containers, yes, such as little commodes, for example.
No apparent places to put a child in?
There is nothing here that would be... Well, I mean... I guess hypothetically, because children are quite small. As you focus on that, please remind me, what's your passive perception?
14.
I need to check something here. But yeah, it all seems pretty small. 14, you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, that's barely enough. As you're looking at all these things, you notice the absence of the person who has led you here. And you notice as he has disappeared into the background, and you can hear that he seems to very carefully move some of the furniture around. It is apparent to you that he's doing this purposefully, quietly, to try not get your attention.
Zvan will turn and point the light towards him.
He immediately shrieks up and takes a few steps back away from the furniture. Yeah, what's the matter?
What in the bloody hell are you doing?
Me? What? What do you mean, what am I doing? What are you doing?
Ever since I asked you to show me the kids, you've been suspicious. You've been looking at me when I've said someone is out there who knows about them.
I've been suspicious.
And now now you're sneaking behind my fucking back.
Sneaking behind your back? I don't know what you're fucking around there doing in that room. What are you even looking at? I'm not the one who broke away from the plan.
'Cause somebody fucking ratted about the kids. I don't know who.
Roll me an intimidation.
Starting to think, what if it's you? 20.
Go get him. Go get him.
Not 20.
As you turn around and build yourself to the full height, the shadows of the flame flickering around you, adding additional shade to your different facial suits, adding menace just to your overall appearance. You see as the man visibly weakens, as he visibly shrinks in his form, his shadows slowly fading to the wall, sticking there, and he's shackled just by this abnormal fear. It's not me. It's not me. It's not me. Why would it be me? Look, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I don't know, maybe someone set you up, but look, all I know is that this doesn't seem right. You are not supposed to be here, and I was told that if you're not supposed to be here, I should check that it's you, and you've been acting suspicious. I mean, why are you going into that room when that's not the place that we're supposed to go? And I don't know what to do.
takes his cloak down and shouts, "What the fuck? Can't you fucking see this? Do you need to touch it to make sure it's fucking real?"
Are you talking about the dagger?
No, he's puts the cloak down to show his face.
Well, yeah, I guess. It's just, you look different, kind of. I could have sworn you had like a beard. Did you shave it? I don't, look, all I'm saying is that it just all seems a bit weird. That's all. I just think it's a bit weird. And I'm just scared of fucking up, you know? I don't want to fuck up. I mean,
Yeah, well, if we don't get a fucking move on, we will fuck up. Because someone knows. And someone sold us out.
but not right now, right? I mean, there's no way. I mean, nobody. Look, we're always so careful to make sure nobody gets to our secret hideout. How could anyone know they're there?
Unless it's someone from the hideout.
No. You know it. You say it always yourself. We don't have no snitchers. Everyone we look at is super, super secret. I mean, unless... No. I mean, what changed?
Maybe someone came in with a lot of money around. I don't fucking know.
You talking about that Vasily fellow?
Maybe.
Wait, you think he ratted us out? That bastard on horse. You think it's him?
Oh. Heard that they came in with some adventurers.
I don't know anything about that.
Should keep your ears open more.
If you're saying money, I mean, that's the only one that comes to mind.
Money, maybe he's... Fuck. Let's get to the kids. I think he might be replacing us.
Wait. No, you think he's making a play? Fuck that! He pulls on one of the bed frames which lying thrown against the wall and pulls it to his side. With a clonk, it clatters to the floor and reveals a hall behind it that leads onward. Where'd it fucking go?
Yeah.
I mean, you're gonna have to sort that out. I mean, honestly, everyone, I mean, you've got a good reputation. I'm sorry, he's been acting really weird, but I think people will believe you if you say it.
I fucking will, but for now, let me break a fucking leg and do.
Look, man, I'm just really on edge. Everything's been going sideways ever since this fucking bullshit on the plaza. It's just...
He will get close and put his hand on his shoulder and just kind of give a strong grip. You gotta get yourself together. Seriously.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. You're right. I'm sorry. I'm better than this. He seems to try and muster up his strength.
Wouldn't have you around otherwise.
What? I've been doing good. You can't... No, come on. Just because I'm having a bad day. You can't do that.
No, that's what I mean.
You've not been loyal.
You are.
I've always been around.
That's what I mean. You are better than that.
Yeah. Anyway, so you carry on through the tunnel?
Yep.
Okay. The tunnel seems to be... essentially what this is that... it's just the walls of several basements seems to have been broken down and they lead into each other. As you go from one basement to the other, each one of them basically only separated by a relatively thin wall through which somebody has broken through. And as you keep going...
Swear to God, once we relocate those bastards, I'm gonna get my hands on Vasily.
So, what makes you think he did something? I mean, what happened? You're still completely out of the loop.
Can't be sure, but I sure as hell will find out. I only heard that he came in with some fucking cell assaults or something.
I mean, he's working for us, isn't he? So if he's got cell sorts, that's good for us, isn't he? Or is he trying to... Is this like...
Unless he wants to use those cell sorts to replace us.
Replace us? But no, I mean... fuck. Why would he do that? What would he have... He wants to take over?
Maybe.
Bullshit. You can't do that.
He looks like a dumbass, but I think he's a bit more ambitious than we thought.
Fuck, no. Jesus, I mean...
Still a dumbass for thinking about it. Gotta move on. Gotta fucking hurry.
Okay. As we keep going, so roll me a deception, because you've been doing pretty well. I just sort of need one deception roll to see how well you're keeping up this whole passive act here.
Why don't I have any more inspiration? Fuck me. 4. A 3.
He certainly seems to be gripped by your initial show of force. But as he keeps asking you and you keep giving these vague information, the fact that you still keep basically rallying on about, oh, this enemy, Vasily, we must stop him. There's purpose in your voice, which drives him forward. But you keep avoiding direct answers. And he keeps asking what has happened, and you keep not giving an answer specifically. And you feel like eventually this is going to be a problem. He's going to catch on. It's just a matter of time. But maybe you can roll out the time to arrive where you are going.
Yeah.
And as you keep going, eventually... Hang on, just let me look at the map. You probably have lost track of basically which way you went, but just something for me to keep track of.
Yeah. Does that help at all?
Oh, wait, hang on.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, hang on. Okay, let me think about that. Well, it's not. I think there was another ability which was like you always know which way is north, but this is also
Yeah,
pretty damn close.
that's general layout. So maybe
Key
not
line
exactly.
is always going north.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna say it like this. Basically, what's currently going on is, as you were basically traveling, you were traveling alongside this way of buildings. Is what's currently going on. You're traveling back towards the center, more or less.
Interesting.
Let me just check something real quick. And as we keep going on, I need to check something. Hang on. Okay, that's very interesting. Okay. And as you keep going, eventually it breaks off. Here's the other interesting thing. All of the basements that you've gone through all seem to be uniformly made. The basic layout is more or less always a change. Some of them have, one change or another in what they contain, but the basic layout is all the same. And as you go on, eventually you come to something that is quite different from the rest, which is that on one of the sides, first of all, there's no further break in the wall, and instead on the side there is a very clear iron door. A steel door set into the wall. It looks completely out of space, especially with how shabby the rest of the basement looks. You almost didn't spot it in the darkness.
All right.
Okay.
So as we get to it, Sabone will use one hand to kind of go over his pockets and stuff while he looks at the other guy if he's pulling out a key or anything.
No, he's not pulling out the key or anything. In fact, he's just approaching the door and just sort of knocking on it very loudly. There's a boom, 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 against you. And there's a small clasp in front of the door as well. And after a few moments, this clap slips open. What you want? Something terrible happens. We need to enter. Something about the kids. I don't know. Vasily might be... Mesef, you tell him.
Open up. We don't have time for anything else. We've been sold out.
What the fuck? Mesef?
I gotta repeat every fucking thing to everyone here. Hurry up.
What in the fuck? You were just inside. The slip closes.
The hell do you mean?
It's a couple of locks turning. And the door opens and you see a wide-built man in what appears to be some working apron. What the fuck?
The fuck do you mean I was just here?
Well, okay, okay, Mesef, come inside. The room
He looks
behind him-
around. Before going inside, he looks around seeing if there is like suspiciously looking around like what the hell's going on kind of thing he's trying to sell off.
The room behind him, especially now because you also know where you're located, you're now very much closer to the main street. This is also where less of the normal houses are and more of the sort of like businesses and stuff like that. And you can see behind him there is what appears to be some sort of extension built with several supporting beams of wood raging into the sky. It is well lit, but very clearly it's not meant to be hideout. This is something that has been turned into whatever sort of hideout this is. But there are several torches around on the floor, on the wooden beams supporting the business that is above them. You enter.
Alright. Better tell me the hell's happened. What do you mean I was just here?
You'll hang on. You come inside. You'll see. Swear to God, you're just here. How the fuck did you get inside? No, hang on. So you enter the room, right?
Yep.
Okay. The other guy does too, and the more robustly built fellow with the working apron closes the door behind you. Okay, hang on. Now something is really fucking fishy here. Hang on, you stay the fuck here. And he steps aside. Now that you're in the room, you can also see that there's several doors in this. And you can see very clearly that with a couple of rocks on the room, it appears that somebody has been working around this. Somebody has installed further rooms that were never part of the layout to begin with. He walks through a different room. And
once it's just Saban and the lanky guy, Saban will just kind of look to him with suspicion.
There's several other doors that are actually open that you can't see immediately inside unless you want to maneuver yourself into a different position. But overall, you can hear the sounds of beverages clerking with each other and drinking, and also talking. There's a lot of activity here, definitely. The guy himself just seems to be nervously positioning himself next to the door, leaning against it nervously, possibly thinking about, well, he's just left his post. Is he now also in trouble? Then the door through which the big fellow walks in.
Saban will just slowly say to the guy who walks close to the lanky fella and just slowly, with a low voice, asks, "This is really fucking fishy."
Yeah, what? You're not saying... Oh, hang on, you're not saying that he's already here, are you?
Well, I've already been here, he says.
What? You... What? Hang on. Oh, you're not... You think we got a shape changer or some shit going on? All fucking magic bullshit. I mean, do you think we have a spy in here?
Keep your voice down. I don't know. It's why I shaved off anything. Harder to hide a full face than it is. You can hide some stuff with a beard.
Fuck, if they find out I have anything to involve with this, I'm so fucking dead. I'm so fucking dead. Oh, fuck.
Don't worry. Remember, you are better than that. I'll make sure of it. Now I just really gotta fucking know that you got my back here.
Yeah, sure. I mean, yeah, of course. I mean...
This is gonna get real fucking confusing, I just know it.
God, oh my god. Fuck. You think this has something to do with the thing on the plaza? Oh my god, they're probably... Oh my god. You think it's the guards? Or hostile takeover? Or the devil himself? Fuck.
I mean, could be any one of those. Fucking hell.
And just in that moment, one of the doors slams open. And behind it, you see a very tall, robustly built man step inside. His face looking very similar to the one you see very often when you look into reflection in the water. And as he steps inside and takes a look in you, he goes, "What in the fuck is going on here?" You have just met Messif. This is where we'll leave for a moment as we return to the other two, who are currently in a procurement with a book.
Fuck that. Go back to the doppelganger.
What, you don't want to know what's going on with that rabbit skull book? Which you rolled a D100 for, might I add?
You know what? Sure. Tell me what's the deal with the...
Okay.
Am I gonna get possessed?
Let's Oh, that's a very, very good question, isn't it? Let's shift
Rolled a
gears.
19.
Let's shift gears really quickly from Sherrison to Rika. Rika, as you return from your little export with the woman, the door still stands open to the office as you have left it. However, something just feels odd as the door is slightly swinging onto its edge, like a slight breeze of air is coming from somewhere. And as you approach and look inside, you can see no other than your significant other, Sherrison, floating mid-air, her eyes glowing as she's reading a book, and a demonic voice seems to be taking over as she seems to be saying things in a language that is not one known to mortals. Hang on, what languages do you know? It's not Infernal. Okay, yeah, it's Abyssal. You hear it.
Take that.
You recognize these chants as very... Oh my god, I'm gonna have to fucking translate this shit now. Great. Hang on, give me a moment.
Yeah,
I didn't expect you to actually... First of all, I didn't expect you to find the shit. Second of all...
So is it draconic? Is it undercommon or is it abyssal? It's abyssal, I see. Because I sure as hell don't think it's elven.
Give me a few minutes to translate this real quick. Meanwhile, Sherrison, I want you to roll me...
I'm floating.
Yes, I want you to roll me 3 charisma saving throws.
3!
Yes.
Can I roll like Constitution saving throws instead? Both start with a C.
Afraid not.
But I'm so bad at charisma. Okay, here's one. Oh, thank you, God. Here's 2. Oh, no. And here's 3. Okay, I'm possessed. Will you still love me when I'm possessed by a demon from hell?
Yes.
Oh.
It turns out she loves you more.
No. That's not true.
Who loves her more?
Why would I love
Here
you
is
more if you're possessed
probably
by
the one who
demons?
doesn't-
Therefore, not yourself.
Probably the one that doesn't flirt with other girls. Maybe that's the one who's more in love.
It's information gathering. There's a
Here is
Okay.
what it translates to. Geez, you did not know how much you were taking one for the team when you found that. Anyway,
What the hell does it say?
so this is what it translates to. This is what she says.
I'm
This is what it
gonna do a
translates from
dramatic
Bishop.
reading.
He hungers,
Can
but all is empty. There is nothing to consume. He must find new hunting grounds, but is shackled to this plane. And this is said over and over and over again. Now, let me take a look at that charisma saving throw. Oh, that started off with a good one. That's a nat 20. Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Could I get it like posted somewhere so I can just write down?
Okay, sorry, I'm gonna write it down for you. That should be it. Leah, if you want to do a dramatic reading in a demonic voice, please go ahead.
must find new hunting grounds, but remain shackled to this plane. How was that?
Yep. Not bad. Not bad at all. Damn. Chilly.
And I am still floating.
You are... Hang on, let me just...
Yeah.
I'm looking over the charisma saving throws right now. Let me just get on that. Okay. Sherrison. Because for you, this is all a bit different. You opened that book and you went blank. You are not conscious at this moment in time. You are somewhere else. Because
What?
as you float there mid-air and the book floats very next to you, its pages flickering from side to side very rapidly, your eyes consuming every word of it, you are taking in the knowledge that is within this book. The knowledge that is within this book is a lot. And I will allow you one more thing, because you did say a prayer to Mother Night. Roll me a religions check to see if the protection will do you any good.
Please, Mother Night, protect me now in my hour of need. Please, I don't want to get possessed by this rabbit book. Please. Please, amen. Mother Night, you failed me.
Yeah, Mother Night goes like, dude, I already protected you from the touch, but then you went on and was stupid and was opening it. Jesus fucking Christ. Anyway, I'm jesting. Right, yeah, sadly that will not do you much good in this moment in time, but you did roll a natural 20. And with that natural 20, you are able to take up most of the things within. The most peculiar thing, as you read all of this is very clearly, here's the few things that you can pick up as out of contextual. This is very clearly demonic or cultistic in some nature. It is very clearly otherworldly deities that this is about. And the book itself contains knowledge and information about the different creatures, well, essentially, eldritch horrors. That's the information it contains. Creatures that should not exist but do. Creatures that feed off this plane of existence. More importantly, the journal contains information on how to contact and get into deals with these creatures. This is a diary of one such deal that was made between none other than Kursk and creature known under many titles, one of which is the Rider. And as you rapidly consume all of these pages, all of the knowledge, you can hear, despite all of the protection, despite everything that has happened before, you can hear several strings being pulled, several eyes turning towards you, having gained their attention, all of which look at you, all of which very curiously peek at you. Peek at the sheep that has found itself in the wolf's den. Peculiar. How fascinating. What a fascinating specimen. She would make a nice addition. An addition. Food? No. Predator. A champion? No. Better. All at once, these voices, they come through your mind, echoing, hollowing, each of one of them seemingly bidding on you, like an item that they could auction. Rika, what do you do? She's floating there, the book rapidly flashing in front of her eyes, The small dots in the rabbit's eyes seem to be alight.
I run over and close the book.
Okay. Okay. It's floating midair, as I said, but I'm gonna be honest, it's not gonna be too difficult to reach it. You jump from a chair onto the desk and close the book. As you close the book, nothing happens. You close the book, and slowly but surely, Cherison floats gently back into the chair. Her eyes return to normal. And as you are anticipating some sort of counter-reaction, some sort of evil emanating from the book to try and hurt you, it does not. Instead, the red eyes seem to be very curiously watching you. Very, very curiously watching you, knowing that you already have a deal, that you are no longer up for auction. This one's mine, you hear a voice echoing. As you hear the other voices echo away, you can hear for a moment the same that Cherison did, and the light inside of the rabbit's skull fade away. Cherison lies unconscious on the chair of Kursk.
Oh God, this is so bad. So bad. This is so bad. Oh no. Ricky closes the door.
What the fuck?
And I'm gonna go over and see if I can wake Chosen. Shake her, see if any of that works.
It takes a bit of a while, a few minutes, but eventually Cherison's eyes flicker back to life. Cherison, you're awake. The last thing you remember is precisely what Rika remembers. All of the voices echoing out, and the last thing you heard was, "This one is mine." But you felt somebody else's presence, a familiar presence. You felt Rika's presence. And as you awaken, she's right there with you, shaking you gently awake.
Cherison's eyes are going to snap open, and she's going to jump up from the chair, kind of stumbles away for a moment before she catches herself on the desk and doesn't face plant and says, "Oh my God." She holds her eyes very, tightly because of the things that she witnessed. Her eyes are going through an unimaginable strain right now, and she says, "Oh God, the eyes, the voices. So many. Oh my God. So many voices, so many eyes. And a darkness. So much darkness. Are they still here? Are they still here?"
No. I'm the only one here. I'm here. Okay? Look at me. Come on, look at
I
me.
shouldn't have opened that. That was a bad idea.
No, you really shouldn't open demonic books.
That was
An experience?
that was an option.
And
It said
what?
that it could help me. The voices said they could help me.
help you with what?
looks at Rika and then thinks a bit and then looks at Rika again and says, I don't remember.
All right, well, what you have, the things that wanted to help you are probably abyssal creatures and therefore should not be trusted.
You made a deal with one.
That was a long time ago, and, well, I haven't actually made a deal with one recently. No deal has been made. But yes, I have dealt with fiends before. They are not to be trusted. While they always...
They could spell out the things that I wanted. No ifs, no buts, no vagueness. They could spell out the things that I wanted.
Yes, but if you are in direct communication with them, they can probably read your mind. You shouldn't ever trust a fiend of any kind, because they are only out to help themselves.
All right. Okay. All right.
All right?
Yes.
All right. Are you all right?
So,
Like,
I'm all right. Yes. I'm gonna wait until he English common. How does common work? How do words work? Until Cars comes back and you have your conversation. I'm gonna put this back where I found it so that he doesn't suspect anything. Go check to see if anyone's coming down the hallway. Okay?
Rika's still standing with the book.
Let me just put it back where I found it. Nothing's gonna happen. I mean, you're touching it right now and nothing's happening.
Yes, well...
Come on. And she's gonna reach out for the book.
Rika very, very hesitantly, with great difficulty, puts it in Sherson's hand. And let's go.
Sherson is gonna smile to Rika and give her a peck on the cheek and say, "Go check the hallway for me. Let me know if anyone's coming." And she's gonna head over to the desk.
Rika's gonna go over to the hallway.
As soon as Rika is looking outside, Sherson is gonna do the motion. She's gonna open desk drawer, but she's gonna stuff it.
Hang on. Let me
under
finish
her
for
shirt.
a moment. The moment you take a look back at the book, the eyes of the rabbit's skull are alight again, and you feel its influence starting to creep over you again. This feel of power emanating from the book. The feeling of possibility, purpose, the things you could achieve. The rabbit's eyes, the red dots seem to be looking you up and down very carefully. You know what they offered you. Is it really an offer that you can afford to not take?
Okay. I'm gonna open the drawer. I'm going to making sure that the sound is heard of me opening the drawer. Then I'm going to hide the book under my shirt and close the drawer audibly, and then stand up and put my, cloak all around my body.
Where do you put the book?
Under my cloak. Under my shirt, basically. It's between my shirt and my pants. It's being held up by the band.
Is it in direct contact with you?
I think there was a thin shirt between.
Semantics. Okay, but I know where it is. That's all that matters. And as you do, Rika, you can hear the sound of the drawers opening and closing. And you've been waiting for quite a while now. It's at this point that you can hear commotion down in front of the guard's house. So you can hear multiple people returning.
Rika's gonna close the door again and go over to Shozen and hug her.
Emerson's gonna give her like a side hug and again give her a kiss on the cheek and say, "Look alive now, we need to look presentable."
You hug her
Yes,
back.
well, I'm not the one who was affected by a demonic, abyssal book of fiends.
I will try my best to compose myself, darling.
Did you keep it?
No, I put it back.
Yes. I would say this. How well can you lie?
Do you guys want to contest that against each other?
Sure.
Because I'll be honest, I feel like what's going on is Rika's projecting onto you.
Oh yes, very much. Also, she knows a lot more about these things than Shazam. She knows.
She
we'll talk when we
knows
get
the
home.
lore of the dark.
We'll talk when we get home.
I don't know what you're talking about, but sure.
Rika's gonna sit in the chair that points out to the window, and she's gonna fold her hands.
Sherrison is gonna stand at her side, kind of behind her, looking like a bodyguard.
Alright. And as
Thank you,
do,
dear.
the door handle turns, and in comes the hulking figure of Captain Kursk.
Oh, Captain Kursk, I've been waiting. Rika's gonna stand up and walk around the chair with a very smug grin on her face.
And I think that's a perfect cutoff. That's where we end today's session.
You cheating